So I just finished making a video on a specific altcoin, and the second I finished uploading it, I went to check out the overall market, see how everything was performing, only to see that the market is still in red and Bitcoin is actually still coming down. Right now, I bet some of you probably wish that you had never gotten into crypto to begin with. You wish that you had never even heard of the word cryptocurrency because your portfolio has just been taking a beating all of 2025. You're not making those life-changing returns that you hear people say that you can make in the crypto space. Matter of fact, you're probably sick and tired of hearing people talk about altcoin season. Altcoin season is just around the corner. You've been hearing that for the last, what, 2 years now or year, however long you've been invested in crypto. You just keep hearing altcoin season, altcoin season, altcoin season, and you're sick and tired of hearing about altcoin season because where is altcoin season? It doesn't seem to be anywhere near as of this present time. So in this video, I'm not even going to tell you guys that altcoin season is around the corner, but what I am going to do is be 100% honest with you guys. And the reality of the matter is there's approximately 60 million millionaires worldwide, and the number of millionaires keeps increasing. All right, so there are more and more millionaires being created, but it still only represents 1.5% of the global adult population. 1.5%. So ultimately, what you can see from those results is not everyone can be a millionaire, only a very, very small percentage. So if you're one of those that regrets ever getting into cryptocurrency to begin with, then maybe, just maybe, you were never meant to be one of the 1.5%. I know this sounds extremely, extremely cliche, but the truth is, if it was easy, everybody would do it. It wasn't easy investors getting into Bitcoin early on, like $3,000 here at the bottom of this chart. See their investment go all the way up to 68, 69,000 at the peak of last bull cycle, only to see their investment crash all the way down to 15K. That wasn't easy. It takes a certain level of toughness to really see your investment crash all the way down, but to still believe that it's going to do fantastic things. And anyone that held throughout this massive dump on Bitcoin from 69K to 15K is laughing all the way to the bank right now because Bitcoin crossed over $100,000 and is looking extremely, extremely strong. I always say to become the best investor that you can potentially become, you have to look at past data. So look at history, see where crypto is coming from, and look at where crypto is going. There's so many bullish things around cryptocurrency right now. How can anyone at this present time even be bearish? In the short term, yes, you can look at the price action and be like, man, this price actually sucks. Like Bitcoin is going up or Bitcoin is trading sideways and the altcoins continue to bleed out. But I want you guys to take this in. So Circle shares extend their rally after Senate passes landmark stablecoin bill. And also this piece of news, so Coinbase seeking US SEC approval to offer blockchain-based stocks. So again, like the market, the space is moving in the right direction overall. So it's only a matter of time before some of your favorite coins actually take off. Now, as far as altcoin season specifically, there's just way too many coins. I talk about this all the time. We all know that to make the most amount of money in crypto, you have to be in the right narrative, in the coin that's got the right hype, the right catalyst. And if you're not in any of those, then what are you really doing? Why are you investing in certain coins? Now, there are certain coins that doesn't have any of the narratives going on, but you can clearly tell that maybe 10 years, 15, 20 years down the line, you're going to make those life-changing returns. But if you're looking for something short-term, you want to make those nice, juicy, short-term gains, you're going to have to stick with the coins that's got the hype, the narrative, the catalyst that's coming up. Now, let me be clear about something. Not all coins is going to make it this bull cycle. There are some coins that's really not going to do fantastic things. After this bull run is over, it's just going to bottom out and it'll never bounce back. I have some coins in my portfolio that's done that. If you guys have been watching me for a while, I've already made videos on that. Okay, so you have to be very careful. You have to know where you're buying these coins at, because if you're buying these coins at their all-time highs and you see a massive retracement coming, well, you definitely should have had your stop loss. But if you didn't have a stop loss, then you have to make a very important and quick decision. Should I get out because I already bought this coin at the very peak of the run? Like this coin right here, this is Mantra. You can see this thing took a nasty, nasty nosedive. This thing was chilling at $6. took a nosedive all the way down to 23 cents. Again, you have to know where you're buying these coins at. Look at the charts before you actually start buying. I've said this in the past, but the most important thing is knowing when to sell before you actually hit that buy button. Make sure you know where you are buying at, because if you're one of those people that bought Mantra at the very peak all the way up here at $9, why were you buying Mantra at $9 knowing that this thing is coming from 4 cents? 4 cents, and you bought Mantra all the way up at $9. And at this point, I think the market cap was probably north of 2 billion for sure, something like that. I would have to double check, right? But yeah, this is a no-no. You cannot be doing this right now. Stop buying these coins at all-time highs, because you never know when the pullback is going to happen, and then you have a massive decision. Should you panic sell? Should you buy the dip? And if you are buying Mantra's dip all the way down here, you got completely destroyed. Know what you're holding, do your research, and make sure you know that you get the best possible deal on the charts that you potentially could get. And if you don't see a price that you like, then you don't hit that buy button. There's a million plays in crypto. There's a million cryptocurrencies. There's a new opportunity that comes out every single day. So there's no reason why anyone should be catching FOMO anymore. There is no need to catch FOMO at all in this crypto space. There's a million coins. There's a million coins. Why are we catching FOMO? The name of the game is to buy low, sell high. Buy low and wait. If you want to buy the dips, you buy at support levels. If you have a different strategy where you're DCAing to a certain coin no matter what the price is because you just love the coin, then that's completely different. You've done your research, you see the potential, so you're like, I'm just going to keep buying no matter what the price is, then that's different. As long as you have a strategy, we should actually not be investing in crypto without a strategy. Anytime you press that buy button, you got to ask yourself, okay, I just bought this coin, but what is my strategy? What if things go south? What if a piece of news comes out and the price starts crashing? What am I going to do? Am I going to buy the dip, or am I planning to panic sell? Like, what is my strategy? You have to have a strategy before hitting that buy button. That's the only way that you're going to survive in this crypto space. And you have to be mentally and very emotionally strong for you to make it in this space. You have to know what market you're actually invested in. The crypto market is extremely volatile. Same with the stock market, but it's not as volatile as the stock market isn't as volatile as the crypto market, right? So you have to know what space you're getting into. We all hear the stories. We all know people bought Bitcoin at $1 and now it's sitting over $100,000, but those opportunities are so far in between. Mantra went from 4 cents all the way up to $9. Those opportunities are far in between, but you can't get those opportunities with a bit of luck as long as you do the research, you buy low, you sell high, learn how to take profits, never get convinced, never let anyone convince you not to take profits. That is one of the biggest mistakes that I see all the time in the crypto space. Now, profit taking is an art in itself. It all depends on your financial goals. Do you have extra money to buy the dip? Like, how much research did you put into that coin? All sorts of things come into play, right? So it's not as easy as something goes up and you just quickly take profit. It all just depends. Where's the current market condition? There's a lot that happens that goes on into whether or not you should be taking profits early or you should be taking profits a little bit later down the road. Okay, but the main thing here that I want to get across is if you're trying to make those life-changing returns in crypto, you have to know it's not going to be easy and it could take some time. We don't know if it's going to be a year from now or 2 years from now. You know, people are saying the bull run is going to happen at this time. At this time, it should have already happened. We're entering into a bear market. People's always going to talk. You have to learn to ignore the noise, do your research, and honestly, you have to have your own conviction. Ultimately, that's what it comes down to. My conviction for the overall crypto space is sky high, extremely sky high. So I remain extremely bullish, and I'm going to remain in the crypto markets because I know the potential and I see the direction that the entire space is headed. But that's all I have for you guys for this video. I hope you got something from it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below, including BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000, no VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get choose up to 500x leverage. But until next time, take care.